Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today we're reading for the sign of Scorpio and we're doing something different. So I thought I'd try yearly predictions for 2025. So that's what we're doing. I've drawn a card for every month of the year and the 13th card here is the theme and the same with the oracle card. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Let's get straight into it. So we have in January, we have the Five of Cups, focusing on frankly, what we've lost. It doesn't serve us to focus on the loss when we have two perfectly full cups behind us, but obviously more dramatic here, focusing on what we can't change. The cups are spilled over. We can rebuild these cups, but focusing on the act of, what we've lost rather than what we already have, the positives, focusing on the negatives. I don't know in Scorpio, Scorpio, I don't know if the end of last year there was a breakup or, something didn't go well and you're still in that energy, still in that heartbreak, still in your feelings, which is fine, Scorpio, feel your feelings, but there comes a time when you have to move past it, you have to let go of that energy. But in February, we've got 10 of Pentacles, This is abundance, physical abundance, 10 of Pentacles. It's happy family, We've got the people here, we've got the two dogs. It's like golden, strong, stable energy, with the Pentacles. So even though in January you may have felt lost, you may have felt like, oh, it didn't work out. This could be a relationship. It didn't work out. But in February, you're seeing that it was much better that it didn't work out for you, Scorpio. You got abundance. Would this have come in, 10 of Pentacles, if you had been still attached to this person? Perhaps this person was blocking your blessings and Spirit needed to remove them out of your life. Yeah. Well, Scorpio, you got the drama going, ain't you? This reading is wild straight away. Like, so many big cards. We got the Tower here in March. Yeah. Dramatic ending. Like, the foundation is being ripped apart, the building is falling, it's crumbling, but you have to let it burn. I'm hearing Usher, let it burn. Yeah, let it go. I feel like this is linking to January, where you were focused on things that you can't change, things that have happened, and it's like, well, I feel what I'm hearing in my head is we can only control ourselves. Yeah, that's the best we can do, control ourselves. Anybody else, we can't. Life, we can't. And we shouldn't try to, because that is not the point of life. We're not God. Imagine, everything you do. It would be pretty boring. It would be, quite, I know life can be frustrating because you're like, oh, why is this happening? And da-da-da-da. But these are often lessons. And when you look back in hindsight, you say, okay, I understand why that had to take place. Look at where I am now. So this could be in March, those kind of events, the tower forms, the tower falls. And it's just like, oh my God, But I feel with the tower falling, Spirit is entrusting you to say, keep the faith, control yourself, your emotions, and let go of everything else. Give it up to God, give it up to Spirit, higher power. Don't try to stop this tower from falling because it will make things considerably worse. High Priestess. Yeah, you've got big card, you've got major arcana, Scorpio. Some big things happening, but you are the sign of transformation. So I'm not surprised. So this year is a heavy, well, from the moment, from the beginning, it's looking kind of heavy. But, you know, with big changes, big outcomes, big wins, yeah? So in April, we've got the High Priestess, which is all about mystery, deep knowing, spirituality. And I think perhaps in April, you know, you could have had an awakening in March. And this is what brings in April the High Priestess energy. You think, okay, I know, what am I trying to say? I think in March, you know, there's this huge boosh, this awakening, this huge event in your life. And this spurs you into spirituality. This spurs you to say, okay, I'm now intrigued by spirits, by spirituality, by astrology, by horoscopes, you know, by tarot, perhaps, you know. You're newly into this stage in your life. You could have, you know, stepped onto the healing journey. And with the High Priestess, you're now more in tuned to intuition, discernment, energy work. And that's like this tower brought this about. It could be a revelation that you had, you know. When I was talking earlier about this abundance, you realizing, oh, this would never have come in if I'd stuck around with this individual. If I'd still been attached to this person, I don't think this had come in. And this may have been like a whoa, a tower in your head moment. You're just like, wow. And you're just like, from there, it set you on this path of, okay, how do I build this understanding and be more aware of who is serving my highest good and who isn't, you know? You're stepping into this high priestess role. In May, you got a stalker. Page of Swords. Yeah? Someone's watching. This could be someone that, you know, let go of you, walked out, spilled the cups over figuratively, you know. They offered their cup and then they, in a dramatic fashion, knocked them over. I'm getting that energy of someone who gave with one hand and took with the other. Yeah? You know, one of those where it's like, I done this for you, I done this. And then the moment there's an argument, or they don't get their way, well, I'm taking it back. So you didn't really give it to me. It was more leverage. This could be gifts. It could be emotions, you know. They use things to spite you. They use things as leverage. It's not genuine. It's not through pure love. It's not authentic. It's more just a means to control. And this person is watching as you now step into new realms. High Priestess energy in April before. In May, they're like, okay, what is going on with Scorpio? They're not chasing me like I thought they would. They're not calling me. They're not stalking me. They probably sense your energy is dissipating and they're thinking, oh, what's going on here? Because your energy feeds them. You know, often people do this stuff to feed themselves, you know, energy vampires. And it's like when they sense that you're healing, things have changed, that you've become wise to their ways, then they want to come back. Then they want to, hold on, my energy supply is low. And rightly so, Scorpio. In June, you're just like, I'm holding on to my pentacles. You know, you had 10 of pentacles in February. In June, you're just like, you are not coming anywhere near me. I'm wise to your game. I'm wise to you. Like, I know, I see you. I see you. And you're just like, there's no space. I'm not open to you anymore. So this could be someone from the past. You know, they try to see if there's space. You're like, nope, everything's covered. I've got all my possessions. But I would say with this kind of energy, Scorpio, yes, protect yourself, have your boundaries. But with this Four of Pentacles energy, that means no one can come in. So I'd rather you rework this and be like, boundaries to those from the past, those who are not of your highest good, but more open to those who haven't done anything to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, take your time, use your discernment, you know, get to know people so that you're not rushing in, you're not hit with a tower where you're like, oh my God, this person isn't who they said they were. You get to know them slowly. And then when they've shown you that they're someone that you can trust, they're consistent, okay, open up a bit more. Yeah. In July, we've got the Three of Swords. And I understand that, Scorpio, because in June, you're quite to yourself. You're not opening up. You're not letting anyone in. I know it's from pain from this person from the past. You know, this has been hitting you since the beginning of the year. And although you may have had physical success, abundance, it's not fulfilling the emotional needs that you are focusing on at the beginning of the year. You're still feeling that pain. You're still feeling that heartbreak, and that's perfectly fine. You're human. It may take some time. Don't rush through the healing process. Yes? Don't rush through it. But don't dwell on it. But take your time. Write, as you know, I'm an advocate for journaling. Journal your thoughts, your pains, your fears. Write them out so they're not physically all up in your head. Yes? Let them go. Meditate. Take time for yourself. Hear the thoughts, see the thoughts, and then let go of the thoughts. Say, let go of the thoughts. Think it in your head. Let go of the thought. Let go of the feeling. Yeah? Emperor energy in August. So in August, you could be getting back to yourself, stepping into your power. The Emperor, he's strong, he's direct, he's commanding, he's demanding. You know, be wary of that, because the Emperor on his own he's not someone to mess with. So it could be you're acting out of slightly anger, you know, from your pain. As they say, hurt people hurt people. And I think there's some balance required. The Emperor is fiery, it's Aries energy. You could be focusing on work to fix this heartbreak. But I think there's some water is needed, as you are a water sign. You're stepping now into into the complete opposite of you, which is fire, you know? So, and that's not a bad thing, but just needs to balance the energy. Okay, in September, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Luck is turning in your favor, Scorpio, yes? You may have felt this the beginning of the year. You had a patch of bad luck, and that may be the case, but the wheel is turning. Life is full of ups and downs, right? The wheel cannot always be in your favor. But in September, it's swinging that way. You've gone through some lessons. You've gone through some, you know, horrible experiences in love, heartbreak. But things are turning around for you, Scorpio. Good luck is blessing you. Spirit is blessing you with luck, yeah? October. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Libra energy, give and receive. This is what I was talking about with the Emperor, you know. You need to be balanced. You need to be in a position where you protect yourself, but you also are open to people. Just like he's able to share his wealth, but he's not giving these people all his wealth. That's not his responsibility. That's not for him to do. He would be depleting himself. Instead, he's sharing what he can. And I feel like this is right for you, Scorpio. You give what you can. Yeah, be open where you can, but do not leave yourself open, vulnerable for anyone to come in and possibly hurt you, because people don't always have the best intentions. They don't always have the same intentions as you. And I think perhaps you've learned this experience through this heartbreak, that not everyone is like you. Not everyone has your highest good in mind. And this has transformed you as a person, I believe, this year. I feel like this year, well, frankly, every year, Scorpio, you go through a period of transformation. So it's not uncommon for you. But it's looking like, yes, you are transforming on a bigger scale this year. You are looking at things and doing things differently. Ten of Wands in November. So you're letting go of the burdens of others. Yeah? You see this guy, how many wands are in his grasp? He can't manage that. Not for a long period of time anyway. It's not practical. This leads to burnout. This leads to drain. Like, I feel like, Scorpio, you're just like, I'm tired of everyone coming to me and just taking from me and just ladling me with their baggage. I see like an image of someone, people just drop off, like at the airport, they're just dropping off their baggage on you. They're just piling it up. They don't hand it to you neatly. They dump it on you. And you're like, no, it's stopping. Especially previously in October, you've decided to balance yourself. So you're like, no. This, you could be saying this to friends, to partners. No. I know you're accustomed to the way things were before, but it's no longer happening. You're setting a boundary. There's a line. You're like, no, I can't help you anymore. It's not that you can't help people. It's like people take advantage. Exactly, Queen of Wands. People take advantage. People go over the line. You know, it's like if you say to someone, I want to help you. Oh, how can I assist? And they get you to do everything for them. They get you to do their whole job. You can't do the healing for other people. That doesn't work. No. So in December, we're ending the year on a high. Queen of Wands. You're in your bad bitch era. And for the fellas, you know, your boss daddy energy, yeah? Queen of Wands is fiery. She knows she's the shit. She knows she's good. You know, look at her. She's in bright yellow, golden. She doesn't she doesn't mind being center of attention, yeah? She's got that long wand by her side. Ace of Wands, the inspiration, you're passionate. You're fired up. And you're unafraid to sit alone. You're bold, you're confident. I feel like you have regained your confidence this year, Scorpio. In the beginning of the year, I don't think you felt strong, you felt depleted, you felt unsure. You felt confused. The Queen of Wands is not confused about anything. She's direct, she knows what she wants, and she doesn't accept anything after that. Do you know what I'm saying? She's like, if you don't treat me right, you can get the step in. And she doesn't backtrack. She doesn't think, oh, did I make the right decision? No. She's like, go. I told you to go. She's just like, why are you standing around wasting my time? Can you clear the space so someone better can step in? Do you know what I mean? She's sassy, she's got attitude. Yeah? She's unafraid to make people feel comfortable. It's funny, Scorpio, that you got these fiery signs. Like, it's like you're stepping more into fire. I don't know if you have prominent fire in your chart, but yes, you're taking the fire signs attitude, not settling for shit. It's funny because the water signs is Cancer. I can't remember Pisces being, but I know for Cancer lately, from last year, Cancer has been like, not like a water sign. They've been like, I pour into me, I don't give a fuck, I say what I like. It's given that kind of energy, you're just like, no, you've walked all over me for too long. You've taken advantage of me for too long. I'm not putting up with any of this shit no more. And why should you? Yes, theme of the year is strength, Scorpio. Another fire sign, Leo. And milk and honey. I like this for you, Scorpio. So with the strength card, I feel for you, Scorpio, this is quite a hard thing for you to do, is to be strong and bold and not consider other people's feelings. I think you've always, thought about other people before yourself, put others before yourself. And we're not doing this year. This is all about you this year. And it's not like selfish, otherwise other people on the other side could deem it as selfish, but it's not selfish. It's more like, I'm the priority. I'm making myself the priority of my life. I'm the main character of my life. Yeah? I'm no longer on the sidelines playing the assisted, what do we call it? I'm thinking of the Oscars, I'm no longer playing the supporting actress role or the supporting actor role. I am standing forefront in my life. Yeah? I am standing boldly in the front at the top of the queue and I'm having fun. Yes? Before I felt like, at least in January, you weren't having fun. You were you were sad. You were alone. But when you stand strong and tall, brings in rainbows, brings in luck. Queen of Wands, everybody wants to party with her. Everyone wants to be around her because she's such a vibe. She's like, I know who I am. And everyone's like, yeah. You inspire people with the Ace of Wands in her hand. People think, I want to be like that. I wish I was like that. You set in trends. And I think in December, that's what, you inspire a lot of people through your journey. They see that the end of a relationship isn't the be all end all. Your life doesn't stop just because you broke up with someone, especially someone that's not for you. They see your journey. They see how you heal. And they think to themselves, if she can do it, if he can do it, I can do it too. What am I worried about? I'm no longer sitting comfortable in spaces that don't serve my highest good. And I feel like that's a bit with the Tower, because I think before, Scorpio, you've been quite comfortable. I think that's what you're used to, what you're familiar with. You're being quite comfortable in places where people don't treat you or respect you how they should. And you've been fine with it because that's what you've been used to. It could be from a series of bad relationships, family situations, but now you've torn that up. You've broken that foundation. Clean slate. I'm no longer allowing people to treat me like this. I have a boundary, I have standards, and if they don't adhere to them, then that's their problem. But this is what I'm holding myself to. I'm disciplined in this regard, and that's it. Take it or leave it. But this is the new Scorpio, and you've got to get used to it. Get with the program, yeah? I do think with milk and honey, though, this is not super serious, like, obviously you're serious with your intentions, but A little bit of fun, lightness is needed. You know, we've got the Emperor underneath and we've got the Ten of Pentacles up. They're quite grounded and serious cards, but the Milk and Honey balance it out. You know, this elephant, I'm getting Dumbo in my head. It's fun, you know. I'm getting in my head in the movie Dumbo from Disney. You know, even though he was in a circus and he was caged up, he had a little bit of lightness. He had fun, you know. He was a baby and he's blowing his trunk and he's flapping his ears, and it's just like a little bit ridiculous, but that's who he is. So you can be who you are and still have an element of joy and fun, you know. Milk and honey, lightness. Find the fun, joy in your life. I do find that with the yearly readings that this has been a recurring theme, a message that have some fun. I know the world seems bleak and, you know, things may not be going right, but there's always room for you to find a little humor, a little fun, joy. Do something you enjoy. Yes, Scorpio? So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I enjoyed reading it, and you can come back at any time and go through the months again and see, is this resonating with you? Let me know. Leave me a comment, yes, in the comment section. And if you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, please share it, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload new readings to the channel. And I will catch you next time.